everyone, welcome to Meet the Characters with Hero Forge and Roll Together RPG. Today we're going to be making minis and I'm super excited to be here with Rebecca. Say hello, Rebecca.
Hello.
There we go. Between us, I'll be DMing and Rebecca will be playing in a new campaign called Halls of the Undermountain King. That will be running from 17th of August until the 7th of September. Just before we hop on in, Rebecca, could you tell us a little bit about Ember?
Yes, Ember is awesome. I only play awesome characters. She is a fairy from Unearthed Arcana because I got bored of playing humans. And she is a twilight cleric, which I'm really excited about because I normally play quite minimalist characters who don't carry lots of stuff, which makes the Hero Forge quite simple. Whereas this time I get to try armor and weapons and spells, and I'm very excited.
All of the things. Amazing. Well, on that note, should we begin?
Yes.
Okay, so this is a generic, typically male human, which I'm assuming we'd like to change.
No, that's just Ember. You've done it.
Sure.
Brilliant.
Amazing. Perfect.
Yes, please. Could, for starters, female and not a human. Okay.
What sort of race are you thinking for Ember?
Well, fairies are theoretically elven-based. So is there a way of getting an elf and then making her very, very small?
Sure. In fact, my mouse is hovering over elf. I'm assuming female elf for this purpose?
Yes.
Got you. Okay. So here she is. And the cool thing that we can do is decrease the height. I'm assuming Ember's pretty small.
She is so small. I think she is small in mechanics terms, but she's basically tiny.
Got you. Yes, we will not be stepping on Ember anytime soon. This is 3 foot. So this is the smallest we can go, but we can emphasize things like head size. Sorry.
Is it just me, or do her arms feel weirdly long?
They do feel weirdly long. Let's have a look. Arm length. Let's see. Let's see what we can change on here. It's giving me a lot of arm options. Yeah. We can make them even longer if you want. But they do seem quite long there.
Maybe
we'll see
it's just the pose. When we play with the pose, it'll probably...
We pressed on that button there and it was giving us some stuff. So that's the shorter arm.
Okay.
So we do have quite a few options on here. Is Ember quite... She's quite strong, isn't she?
She has a really high strength, but in my head she's not like buff. I feel like the strength is quite magically rather than she's been, doing leg day at the gym.
Got you. Magically imbued power. Amazing. That's what we want. I'm just going to hover these around the centre because that's usually where they tend to sit. Are we happy with that?
Yeah, lovely.
Awesome. Does she have an extension here or does she not?
No, I think fairly good aerodynamics.
Got you. Well streamlined. Cool. I will keep most of these around that kind of central area, but we can always amend those if we need to. There's no pressure there. Good. Awesome. What we'll do next, if it's all right with you, I'm going to nip over to her face because the face is probably the most important part of all of this.
Yes.
And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take her hair away.
Brilliant.
And the reason why is so you can see what her ears like and what the rest of her face looks like too.
Mm-hmm.
So on that note, the face itself, are you happy with? This is your typical elegant elven face, but we can change all of this around. We have sharp features, round features, smooth.
Can we try the sharp?
We can. So we'll see here at the bottom there is a softness slider, so we can harden that out or we can soften that.
I quite like the soft, sharp look.
Okay,
it's quite nice and pointy.
Yeah, nice. It's kind of delicate but pointy all at the same time, which makes sense. So we have got elf ears at the moment, but you'll see we have a shed load. We can go for elephant ears, we can go for finned ears, rabbit ears even. The choices are endless.
I mean, I want all of them.
We can try for that if you wish.
They might be slightly more, humanoid and dull, I think.
Got you. Okay.
Well, that's Dobby.
It is. One thing I've recently seen are these half-orc ears, which are small, but also kind of pointy. I
like those.
Yeah, I thought they'd be a bit more big, given that it's half-orc, but
possibly on
small.
a bigger head.
Yeah.
That was a very inane thing to say. But they're cute.
Yeah.
So I like them.
You make your choices, but I saw those the other day and I thought they were pretty cool because they're small and pointy.
Oh yeah, they are perfect, and it's nice to not just pick the same elf the whole way.
Yeah. Awesome. Like I say, there are more, so if we're not feeling those later, we can change. Okay, your choice. Do you want to go for hair or beard first?
Hair. I don't think she has a beard.
I think there's movement for her to have one at some point, but maybe not today. What sort of hair are you thinking? Short, long, bob?
Short.
Okay.
Like pretty short.
So we do have, again, quite a lot of options. So...
What's that flamey one in the middle near the top?
Middle near the top. Flame-like hair, it's called.
That's kind of great.
That is pretty awesome. That looks very fairy-esque, actually.
I might play with a couple of others, but that's a strong contender.
So flame-like, we know we like flame-like. There are a couple of other things. This is more of a traditional...
Oh, it's nowhere near that sedate.
Chunky curls?
Little Lord Fauntleroy. Oh, now that's cool.
It's pretty awesome. I think I could have that myself if I put my hair up. Which I won't be doing right now the second. Or a mohawk. Again, I'll just cycle through a couple and just shout out if we are feeling it. I used to know a girl at school who had that haircut. I get a bit creeped out every time I see it.
Well, that's nice, but I think nothing's beating the flame so far.
Amazing.
What I'm now calling the Liz haircut is close.
Oh no. Yeah, that's more of a full top knot. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, 80s bob.
Oh no! Oh dear.
Otherwise, we are getting into sort of that territory.
I mean, I do love all of those.
Some of these, like this hyena mohawk that goes all the way down the back. Wow. I kind of want that. If I could develop that myself, I would.
I think I'd get cast in Shakespeare plays less often, but
yes, that might be an issue. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to go out on a limb here and assume that we're sticking with flame-like. But again, we can change that later.
No, I love her. It's perfect.
Marvellous. That's what I wanted to hear. So I'm going to skip beard.
Yeah, boring. One day I'll make a character with a beard. But today is not that day.
Eyebrows. We have 6 to choose from. So we can go bushy if you're into that. We've also got scarred, pierced, ridges, monobrow.
I quite like the pierced, actually.
Cool. And we can colour those in as well, so if you wanted them different colours, we could. Awesome.
I told you I was going to go all out with like the accessories and the bling.
Do it. Listen, it's all about the accessories. You need to include those in everyday life. Eyes. We've got 3 to choose from. Most people go with eyeballs because that's usually what people have
with eyeballs rather than the reptile or the robot.
Yeah. That is a wise choice, given the fairy of it all. But we'll move over to teeth. What I will do is just move on over to pose and face, and I'm just going to make her look a little bit ridiculous so that we can see. There we go. So we can see
her teeth. That's such a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. I find you'll notice me making the facial expression that the character's making, and I will apologise now. So on that note, let's move over to teeth.
Yeah.
We have got the usual sort of cartoony line of teeth. People teeth, as I'm lovingly referring to them as. They're actually called articulated teeth, but people teeth will do. Goblinoid fangs.
Ooh.
Fangs. Sharp teeth. I'm
into the sharp teeth. I was thinking the goblin, but the sharp are even better.
They are pretty good.
I don't want her to be like Tinkerbell cute. That would be annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, because like the Feywild, if you think about it, it's not
creepy.
Yeah, it's not necessarily nice. There are kind of twisted, cruel elements to it as well. I think True Blood, you see that if you've ever watched True Blood, the main character gets into the Feywild at some point, and the Feywild's getting quite dark at one point, and it's corrupting the fairies, and you see their true nature because they put up this glamour to make them look really pretty for humans that come in, but their true nature is quite twisted. Anyway, that was a fun little side note. Let's move on to beast teeth.
Oh boy.
Rabbit teeth?
Mm-hmm. Strong look.
Or tusks?
I'm going to go with the sharp teeth, please.
Okay.
Though she may have a slightly less gnarly face.
Yes. Do you mind if we just keep that face for the moment?
Oh, no, completely. It helps to see things. As long as I don't have to keep it up for the whole time.
Okay. That's fine. In terms of limbs and how they look, are we thinking the more humanoid of all of this?
Yes. Much as I love the skeleton vibe.
Yeah, it is very cool.
Fairly humanoid.
Marvellous. Now I am going to hover. I'm assuming the same for legs as well before I move on. I'm going to hover over wings. And you will see there are so many. I'm
excited about this.
I'm just going to hover over these bottom two just to show you what they look like. So we've got some big fairy wings.
Cute.
And they're not the biggest we can get.
Okay.
But we have also got some very little ones. And I wasn't sure where you were thinking.
I'm not sure.
Are they going to be big?
Either. Can I be really mean and ask to just click through them so I can see them and then be like, that one?
Of course. Is this angle good for you?
Yeah,
Do you want a different angle?
All good.
It's all right. Okay. So they're quite
skeletal.
Yeah. They're closed. Those are feathered. They're quite like your Cupid kind of style.
These are working huge.
They're coming up, they're near the top. Closed demonic. Open demonic.
Nice. Oh, and I do love those, but possibly not for Ember.
Again, closed. Open. Stitch. That's like those kobolds that can fly.
Nice.
You see them in the Monster Manual. I'm going to say Monster Manual. I'm probably lying to you.
Say it with confidence and I'll just believe you.
Monster Manual.
Oh, that's really interesting.
You have to mod. So these, we're getting into big territory now, which is, you can have those if you like. There's no stopping that.
I quite like
biblical, aren't they?
Yeah, I quite like the gossamery vibe rather than the butterfly.
Cool. Okay. So we know that is summoned mystical wings.
Wow.
So keep that in mind. But we'll just nip through all of them as well. We do have the more pointed versions, the more sort of butterfly-esque 30s style.
Very Midsummer Night's Dream.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're nice and fey. So many wings.
I think in fact there are more wings than ears. I'm lying. I think there's definitely more wings than eyes or eyebrows.
There are more things you can do with wings, I suppose.
That is correct. Again, I'm just going to hop through these super quickly.
I love all of them. Can I just have all of them, please, Liz?
You can, yes, absolutely.
Okay, my favourites were the mystical ones, the dragonfly ones, or the quite pointy butterfly ones that are on top of the dragonfly. She said helpfully.
Yeah, this is where I get completely
lost.
Those
were cool.
Yeah. Where are the nice... There they are. That's those ones.
Those were cool. And then there was like quite floaty ones.
So those?
The one underneath, I think, the dragonfly. Yeah.
Yeah? Decisions. Oh
no, I forgot I had to make decisions in this.
Oh no.
Can I see the mystical ones again?
Are they the gossamery ones?
Yes. Yeah, that's just boss. I would like those, please.
If in doubt, go boss. Brought to you by Rebecca. Do you want a tail?
No.
Okay. Are you sure?
No. Yes, no, I am sure. I think wings and a tail might be overkill.
Understood. Do you want any ridges or a turtle shell?
No.
You do have the options for fins on limbs as well if you think they're required.
I think I'll save them for the next character.
Oh,
they are, again, pretty great.
Awesome. Well, in that case, let's budge on over to clothing.
I get armor! First time ever!
You do. So there are lots of options. Some of them come as like outfits, but we can go quite specific with this. Mm-hmm. Just indulge me for a little minute while I press the random button and we'll see what it suggests you have. Okay, this is the first random option.
Ooh, that is a look.
If you'll cast your eyes down to the feet, you'll see a shoe.
Oh no.
No shoe on the other foot. But we won't go with that today. We won't. We'll go with the standard adventure and we'll move on from there. So start off with the top. Armor. What sort of armor?
A mail shirt, I think.
Hey, that is quite good because let's see what we've got on here.
Yeah, because my dex was low enough that she can't get away with plate mail. Everyone would hear her coming 5 miles off.
Let's just see. There we go. They have got a chainmail shirt, which is one of the new ones.
That's pretty.
They've added recently. It's quite cool because normally chainmail shirts just are a shirt made of chainmail, whereas we get options with like the nice kind of collar and little details. That. Cool.
I really do. Can I just be boring and stick with that?
Sure. No, that's fine by me. Go for it. If you're happy, I'm happy. In terms of legs, again, there's like a pack that comes with the top, but you can have anything. If you'd prefer athletic shorts, for example, you could have those.
Oh, that's a pair of knees. I always avoid playing characters in skirts because, fighting. But given she can fly, this may actually be a chance. Are there any vaguely either clerical or fairy-esque skirts going on?
I mean, fairy might be a push, but we can certainly see what kind of skirts we've got. I'll just click through all of them so you can see what they look like.
You know me so well.
I kind of like that on this
very
one.
Jealously.
They've kind of moved it. I think that's very nice. Slim pants for train. Traveller's furs. That's quite druidy.
Ooh.
Aquatic wrap. I love all the names on here. It's so good. Improvised skirt. Hey, if in doubt, grab your nearest rag. It is now your garment. Okay, what else have we got? These are more sort of ornate.
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah.
Maybe slightly too high slits.
I mean, we could, if you wanted to, we could see if we could put any items to the side that would cover that. But we know that that's there. We can always move on through some other ones. Warlock skirt. Ancient robes.
Nice.
Okay.
What's the one directly on top of the ancient robes?
A noble skirt.
It's quite nice. And the one diagonally to the right of that on top.
Cocktail dress.
Oh, no. I like the noble skirt, or, annoyingly, the very first one we clicked on. No, I like that. That's pretty, Yeah.
Cool.
Again, my character's normally quite raggedy, so I'm having to remind myself Ember is not. I like her. She looks like she's not to be messed with.
Totally, especially with that facial expression, which
we combination of feral and Victorian schoolteacher. I love it.
Oh god. Arithmetic. Just so you know, I can't remember what they're called on the arms, on the forearms. They're not part of the top, I don't think, so we can take those off. Thank you for reminding me of words. There we go. So we can take those off. They are. She's actually got a little long sleeve number on underneath the chainmail shirt.
I like the long sleeve number. Yeah, I mean, boringly, I haven't given her braces in the inventory, so she probably shouldn't have them.
Okay. But what about gloves? Do you want her to have anything on her hands or not?
I don't think so. Quite a lot of her spells are touch-based, so I think she,
Cool. And because you do have armor, you do also have the option of including...
Oh my goodness.
A little bit of awesomeness to your silhouette. So if you would like any of these, I'm going to scroll to the bottom and we'll work our way up.
Amazing.
Spiked and studded. just shout out if there's anything you like.
Those ones are cool.
Those ones? Those are
pretty great.
Dual horn shoulder pad.
Do worry that she would puncture her own wings with them.
There is that. I think she would have, I'm going to use the word gumption, probably not the right word to use. I think she'd have the gumption to move those out the way.
I think where I'm from we call it nouse.
Yes. I will keep on moving up just so we can have a look at all of them. They're quite... Yeah, she'd probably take out her brain with those. Anyway,
she doesn't have much fun. And you know, I rolled quite high intelligence. I should be less mean. Are they lobster shellfish?
They were shellfish.
Amazing.
What are these? These are called cleric shoulder pads.
Very angelic. There was some really near the top that were like normalish epaulets, but then just out a bit from the shoulder. Second one down, maybe? Yeah, they're great. I like those.
They kind of go with the detail on the chainmail as well.
Mm-hmm. It's a cool thing, if not stylish.
Do you want anything around her neck, like an amulet? Or
yes, she has an amulet, or she will have an amulet at some point in the campaign.
It feels like
maybe. Weirdly, as if maybe she was told to pick one uncommon item that she might want somewhere. Maybe it might be an amulet of some kind.
I mean, the oracles are strong, so yes. Cool. Well, there are quite a few amulet style.
There's one
items
with a star on that would be perfect, because twilight in it. Yeah, that is ideal.
Cool. Awesome. It does it cuts through the collar a little bit, but when it's when you're that far away, because that's how big we see them on screen, isn't it? You don't see that it's being thrown.
I'm cool with that. That's great.
Awesome. Right, so we have done outfit, neck, shoulders, not wanting gloves. We've got the legs sorted. Shoes.
Shoes.
Does she wear shoes?
I kind of want her to have armoured shoes, so if needs be, she can just kick someone through the head from above. But then I remind myself that she's lawful good and may not do that.
I mean, if it's in the name of good.
In the name of good, I will kick your skull in from a dive bomb attack.
With my lizard feet. So armoured shoe?
Maybe.
Okay. Let's see what we've got. Traveller's boots. Got the sort of standard pointy kind of knight shoe. Kind of splint armour boots. We can probably see more when we get into pose. She's...
The armour boots look pretty good from what I can see.
Which one was it? The ones I'm on now.
Sorry, which ones are you on at the moment?
I'm on splint armour boots.
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah, cool. They've got a nice point to them.
The point is what I was looking for.
Yeah, cool. We can always change it again if you would like to. Any masks?
She does have a skull on her face. I'm really glad you got... No, I wish she did, and one day I'll play someone who does, but she doesn't.
Okay. One day we will get this. So the thing that we're quite excited about today is the gear, because there is so much. Come on, come at me with some ideas and we'll click around and we'll see what happens.
I would like a maul or a flail, please.
Is there a maul? Let's see, what have we got? We do have a maul. You can hold these in two hands as well if you wish.
So she has a two-handed maul and a one-handed flail, I believe.
Cool. Just so you know as well, we can... let's see it there. Let's see if it will change. You can get... Obviously, we'll change the pose around, but you can get effects coming out of the weapon if you want. Like, for example, paladins with branding might, I believe, the weapon becomes spelly. That makes sense. So you do have that option with your weapons to add them on if you want.
Is there a flail just to compare the two? Otherwise, I am happy with that more. Yes. I mean, it's just...
You're not going to mess with this fairy, are you, Ember? Ember, no.
I think I would like that, please.
it? I'm so excited right now. So, based on that, what I'm going to do, because we do have wings and they're getting a little close, do you mind if I just change the pose so we can
No, please do.
kind of move the arms out maybe? I was trying to get something that's...
Come at me, bro.
There we go. That's just sort of out of the way, so we can see what's going on there.
Great.
Cool. So we have got the flail of mighty power. Let's just have a look for other stuff. So that's what is in your hands. Mm-hmm. Do you want a spell in the other hand?
I think so.
Okay. We can do that. What sort of spell do you want in the other hand? We have lots.
I want one that looks like twilight, please, Liz.
Okay.
If you could just make that...
Define twilight for me.
So her magic is quite... I was going to say two words like exact opposites from each other. Uh-huh. It's not floaty and soft. It's like interconnected, spreading light. So possibly something spikier rather than poofier. That one's quite nice with the little... It had the little star like on the end. I think that's pretty great.
Which one?
No, the one... That one.
That one. Okay. We can change the angle of that as well.
One down.
That one.
Yeah.
Cool. We can change the colour of that as well to make it look the type of colour that your magic would be.
Beautiful.
If that makes sense. We do have a lot of other choices here, as you can see. But if you're happy with that...
Yeah, I like that.
I'm more than happy to click through if you would like to see any others.
You just keep picking really good ones. I'm really happy with that.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll stick with that. And as usual, we can change it if we need to. So we will...
Wait, we're going to get to almost finished. I'm going to go, actually, I'm going to go the whole way back.
Just press that random clothing button for me again. I would like one flip-flop and one boot, please. Cool. So items to the side. Would she carry anything like that's easily accessible?
She has a holy book.
Cool. I'm just going to go on small journal and see how big it is because
that's big.
Because when I made when I made Enoch was quite small too, and some of the books were massive on him. There you go. Yeah, so they look. That's quite the tome.
That is nice. So yeah, small journal sounds good.
Awesome. And again, we can move that down so it's at hip height too. So that's on that side. You can have additional items if you want on the other side. We have plenty of things. We have cupcakes. We have... They've got some new lockpick sets, but I can't imagine that's really Ember's jam.
Well, I can shrink down to, 1 inch to get through spaces, so I can just go through the lock.
That's very true. So maybe not a lockpick set.
Maybe not.
Let's just see. I'll come off that. So we've got all sorts of things. Like pouches, potions. Has she got any other sort of like small weaponry that she would throw?
She has a small crossbow.
Okay.
But I don't know if there's room. There's a lot going on.
There is a lot going on. We do like an accessory.
We do like an accessory.
That lockpick's still there, isn't it?
As excited as I was about them, I may have to stop piling them on.
That's fair. We can also put stuff on the base if you want.
Yes, that's true.
We do have options to put things on the back, but we've got two quite large things protruding at the moment. So if you would like a cape, we can just see what that would look like. But it's up to you.
Busy. I think I'll leave it. Can I see the bow just for sheer hilarity?
The bow, absolutely. That's kind of cute.
I thought it was going to be much bigger. That is less hilarious. I like the juxtaposition of chainmail and a flail and then a little bow. That is quite cute.
That's what it's all about, the contrast.
Keep that.
You can keep that bow.
Not what I was expecting, but yes, it makes me happy.
That's what this is all about. Okay, yes, you can keep the bow.
Bow and then the face.
And again, there's a lot of items here that you can put onto your back as well. For example, a ship's anchor. If you really want that, you can have it. Nice.
I mean, she has a shield, but again, I don't know that we necessarily need one right now.
it might get quite busy there. And she's got a lot going. You are not going to mess with this fairy, good lord. Okay, so assuming that we're good with stuff on the back, does she have any need for anything on her eyes?
No.
Or mouth?
Or glasses? No.
A cigar?
Not this time.
Okay. Rings and piercings. So we've still got the ones on the eyebrows. You do have the options.
I think she has at least one ring.
Mm-hmm.
I think the middle ring.
Okay. And on the flame hand or on the flail hand?
The middle finger of the flame hand.
Okay. So I believe that's this one. It's not that one. It's this one. It's not that one. Yes, it is. There we go. No, it's not. I'm talking to myself. It's actually this hand. And I'm just going to click on. There you go.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah. You do have 3 options. You've got this one, or this one.
I like the middle one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's it for rings.
And then piercings. Can she just have a whole bunch up one ear?
Sure. Rocking them down all
right ear.
Right ear. Okay. I believe that is that side. There you go. Oh, it doubles that up. So I'll just remove that one from the other side. So we've got these ones, these ones.
The double rings, I think. Yeah.
Got you. And I think we can put some dangling.
Yes.
If you'd like.
Yes,
okay.
Dangly.
Let's see. I'm trying to think if we've got anything starry. That's more of a spike, isn't
it? The one just one above from the bottom, and one above from the plain hoops. Yeah.
I'll just turn off.
So much bling. So could she have it just on one? Yeah, just on one ear again.
That's amazing. Oh, she's fabulous. She's fabulous. Amazing. I love it. Okay, so I think that is it in terms of how she looks.
I played a really understated character for 2 back-to-back campaigns, can you tell?
And look at me now. Well,
great.
Speaking of understated, should we sort her face out?
I thought that's just how it is, isn't it?
I mean, it could be. Any thoughts?
Maybe less. She does sort of want people to like her. That's quite an important part of her. So maybe less terrible. That's horrifying. Can we dial the snarl down? Nice. Yeah, that's adorable. I quite like the full-on grin. Hello!
Oh, she's so sincere. Look at her little eyebrows and her little face.
Please, can I clean your bathroom and tell you about my god?
Who is your god?
Oh, why? I know who it is because I've told you who he is.
I forget. It's because it's Elven and I can never remember, but they're really cool from memory.
They're so cool. They fought Lolth.
Yes. We can come back to that.
I want to say Athkatla, and I know that's a place, but it's a word that sounds Araleth.
Araleth, that's it.
There we go.
Now we know. Thank you. I forgot, sorry.
Hello. It's very much
I'm here to kill you.
I'll pray for you, which would you like?
There are 2 choices. Okay, so I will move over to...
I love her little face.
I know. Look at her. Bless her. Oh, bless her. She's just happy to be out.
Yeah. With a wacky great flail.
Can you imagine that knocking on your door? Right. What kind of pose are you thinking? We've got quite a sincere face, but there's a lot going on with the hands and the...
So when you were marking about before, there was one that was proper action ready with the flail over her shoulder.
I'll click on them and see what happens. Just so you know, there are kneeling poses now.
Wow.
You can do all sorts.
I mean, that's quite devout. That's not bad. That kneeling down one.
So that one?
That's a little ecstatic. I'll keep that one as a benchmark. The kneeling, that kneeling one is... Oh, not that one. That's horrifying. That's cool.
That is quite cool. That's up and away, which kind of makes sense that she's flying.
And I like what the flail's doing.
We can move the arms slightly as well if you wish.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's definite favourite so far.
A lot going on with that. Sneaking again. That's creepy. Let's move on from there. That was the one I think I did.
Up and away is still winning so far.
Got you.
See, otherwise she's just hitting herself on the back.
Take 1d4 hitting self on back damage.
George.
Yeah.
I don't think anything's going to beat up and away. It was spectacular. Unless, what's that, like, skipping one? 2nd row on the left.
This one?
Yeah.
Leaping?
No, that's weird. Up and away it is.
Up and away it is. Okay.
I love her.
She's fabulous. I love it. Let's just... She's so happy. It's very distracting.
How dare she?
All right. Are we good with her grip where it is on the pommel handle?
Kidding, you can change that kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm nodding. You can. I think you can. Yes,
I don't know enough about... Oh, my goodness. Yeah, can we slide it down a tiny bit? I feel like you want as much chain to swing as you humanly can. Nice.
That's as far as we can go, but yes. Okay. We can...
Can't even pretend to know how to actually use a flail. Sword, I could fake it. Flails, no.
Where were we? We were there. It's in motion.
Nice.
It's fine.
Motion
I
is
like
good.
Wings, again, we can move those if you want, unless you like where they are.
What happens if they flare a little more? Oh, that is kind of great.
So push them out a little bit. That was with twist. Let's see if that happens on that side too. You can make them asymmetrical if you want it to follow the line of pose where you currently are.
That's beyond my understanding of space and time.
It's fine. You can have them sort of twist with the pose as you're going forward.
Uh-huh.
So if you want them.
Oh. Yeah. That's good.
Okay.
Amazing.
Are you happy with the wings?
I am so happy.
Oh, good.
She has wings.
She does, and she's happy about it.
She is, and has a flail.
She's going to kill you. Yes.
Really nicely.
Totally.
She's going to feel quite bad about it.
Yeah, and then smile.
I should keep smiling the whole way through.
Yeah, you can change how...
I'm actually quite happy with the left hand as it is. That was it. Just happened nicely.
Awesome.
And it matches. Yeah, it's good.
Well, on that note, should we move over to colour?
The best bit. Yes, please.
So when we look at colour, I tend to... Oh, this is fun.
Wow.
I tend to just put on a base layer of skin. But this is giving us wings as well, which is very exciting. Do you have any sort of preference as to skin tone?
Blue tinged. It's like gently lavender.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty
close. Just go
actually.
with that, and then we can fine tune that as well. We can do that here, in fact. So, I say we can do that here. So we have the hands and face that we can change.
I quite like that. Quite like bright blue. Because the purple's quite intense.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm quite a fan of that.
Cool. Fine by me. And the lip colour, are you happy with the blue lips and the green eyebrows and hair?
Can the hair be very dark blue and the lips ever so slightly darker blue?
Oh, of course. Let me just find where that is.
So much to choose from.
Bright blue.
Every time I do this, there's 1,000 more options.
These are our blues that we have for the hair.
Is there any darker? Otherwise, that one is pretty great.
We can certainly have a look on the next page just to see what else we can do with that. And what did you say for lips again?
That blue, but if they can go a tiny bit darker, that would be great.
Got you. Again, we'll have a look on the next page. That's what we've got. The wings, they're very exciting. I didn't think they would colour them in like that, but
they are very exciting.
But hey, right, let's go on to the very intricate stuff. So we do have hair options here. Not really got anything. No, that's the same there. Let's see, because we can surround different things like paint instead.
Oh, I mean, that's kind of... But no, she looks like it's ceramic.
Yeah, or gravy navy. That's more purple.
Yeah, I think I like what we've got, actually. The toning is nice.
Yeah. Like I say, you can use different things for the purpose of something else, but you can have, like, flame hair.
Oh, I mean, that's tempting, but no, I will be good.
Okay. All right.
She doesn't actually set things on fire, for once.
Got you. So in terms of skin colour, we were happy with that.
Yeah.
Where should we move on to? Have you any preference for us to start?
Can we give her some golden eyes?
We can. We
Very
have
gold and blue themed.
Nice. Very celestial. We've got yellow eyes.
Yeah, that works.
We also have feline eyes, rodent eyes, aquatic eyes, and lizard eyes.
I quite like the straightforward yellow. They're slightly uncanny in a really nice way.
Yeah. Okay, if you're happy with that, we'll move on. Okay, where next? You tell me.
I think the chain is silver.
Got you. We'll use a metal for that. Quite a light silver.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's nice. Got some shadow there too.
Really nice.
We can make that a little lighter if you want, but there's not...
Ooh. Yeah, that tiny bit of light is really nice.
Okay.
Can we make her boots the same colour?
Of course we can. I have a feeling
if we can find them. Yeah.
So we've got loads of stuff. All the same kind of colour, or...
Yeah, I think so.
We'll put the base on and then we can always change it.
Shiny
You
shoes.
can make the bottom a little darker.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, that does the front as well. I'm lying to you, we can't. There we go. So you've got your shiny boots and your shiny shirt.
Can we do the wings?
Yes.
So I like the shading from one to another if that's remotely doable. If it's not, it's fine. But I'd like it to be a blue down to a gold, if remotely possible. If not, that is okay.
Sure. I'm just going to play around with the idea of using metal just to see what happens. And again, we don't have to commit to that, but put that to a gold, because we can definitely get gold with metal, you see.
It's so like Michelangelo. It's amazing.
We can do a deeper blue.
Yeah, can we have a deeper blue evening instead of morning, if I'm being pretentious about it?
Totally, no, that's what this is all about. Yeah?
Yeah, big fan of that. Big fan.
Good.
She's so happy. I just saw her face again. It's great.
She's a joy. So we've got some other bits as well, and we've got quite a few bits on the shirt that we could detail. We can do that with leather. We could do that with...
I reckon leather rather than shiny for the shirt. I think it's a sensible shirt rather than a show-offy one.
Got you? And what sort of colour?
Darkish? Like a darkish brown?
A ranger hide.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I'll zoom out so you can see what it would look like. And I'll assume that's going there too.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we've not done the bow. We'll get there. Oh yeah, we've also got the cute little collar.
Yeah. Can we have leather on the collar? And then maybe a silver strap for the amulet and a gold star. Gold star.
Gold star. Silver for that, and then the star will be gold.
Ooh. Love it.
We've also got this bit here. So that kind of goes from that leather there where we were.
Oh, yeah.
Ranger hide. So that... But then that space there on top of the trap. Do you want that to be brown, or do you want that to be...
I think I like the leather sticking with it, actually, if that's right.
Sure. Oh, you can do a little buckle bit there.
Oh, fancy.
Blue?
Yeah, of course.
I'm just going to shout out blue. I'm just going to assume. There you go.
And can we give the same blue to the pattern on the epaulette?
We can.
Oh, which way around? Silver and blue that way or the other?
Do.
Yeah, that way around, I think.
Okay. Are you happy with the exterior bit being blue, or do you want it silver?
No, I like it blue.
Got you. Okay. Let's do the same on the other one. Deep armor blue I was using.
It's beautiful.
You get to see my concentrated face a lot on this. I'm very aware. You see me just looking, and I might be frowning. I don't know, but I am having fun. I'm just like.
I keep having to remind myself not to lean in closer and closer to the screen.
I always touch the screen as well. I'm like, no, you can't see where I'm touching.
Nice.
Okay, so she's got her fancy. I want to say pauldrons, but hey.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right. I think I've got the wrong word in my head.
Sounds good though.
So, still to go, we've got the shirt and I was thinking red as a break. I might be completely wrong, but can we try?
Yeah. Do you want it poking out?
Yeah, the skirt as well.
And the skirt?
Yes. Okay. Yes.
We can...
Or maybe the middle of the skirt rather than the outside.
And what colour would you want the outside to be?
Very deep blue, maybe? This might be horrific. No, I think the red is slightly too intense in the skirt, isn't it? Can we go for a deep blue for the outside of the skirt and then something quite pale yellow inside?
Mm-hmm. Pale yellow.
I'm not a visually creative person. Can you tell?
No, not really. I'm loving the blue and the gold.
That shade
that's
of
amazing.
Yellow. That like slightly radiant yellow is lovely.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Would you want that carried through to the shirt, or are you happy with the red?
I think I do. Yeah, the red was... I'm glad we tried it, but I think I prefer the soft yellow.
That's what this is about. There is a lot going on, so sometimes it's nice to just calm that down a little bit.
Could we make the belty bit of the skirt the blue rather than the yellow again? So we're staring at her waist going, ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a bit more chilled out, isn't it?
Can have that on there too, but she looks quite softer with them.
Yeah.
I think she looks a bit kinder.
Soft. I like the kind with a flail. It's a really happy aesthetic for me.
I'm here to see you. We still need to... Yes, the bow. What
can we have the bright red on the bow?
Of course we can. We have royal red. We have floral coral.
Oh boy.
Floral coral. That was a lot to say. Auburn concern. Scarlet starlet.
Surprise me.
We'll go for red.
Yeah, I love it. It's adorable.
Do it. Amazing. Cool. All right. So we have got some flames to do.
So cute.
She is. And we have the flail to do too.
So the flames, are they all one colour or can they fade?
Let's have a look. They can fade. So you can have it one colour near the hand and then it can graduate to another colour.
Yes, please. Can I have the bright blue near the hand and then a yellowier on the top?
Of course you can. Let's see what that does. There's that.
Ooh.
Oh, there is very bright.
The other one?
That one?
Yeah, that's nice. Or does it look too much like ice cream?
I don't think so. Oh, we could change it.
Can I try it the other way around? I'm being picky now.
No,
yellow with the streaks of blue rather than the other way around.
Yeah. That one. It was... I'm sensing you're deep in thought. So that's including the yellowy part near the hand,
and
the blue is near the end.
Is there a way, because that's still just very blue, is there a way of making it yellow the dominant colour instead?
Okay, I'm good.
Oh, what's the soft... Yeah, that's nice.
That one?
Yeah, I love that.
Awesome. It's kind of reflecting on her eyes as well.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Okay.
Amazing. And then all we've got left is her jewellery and the flail, right? Oh, and the book.
Yes. Yes.
I think the flail is just metal.
Metal.
Heavy
metal. What colour metal?
It's probably a bit much if it's exactly the same as the chain, isn't it? So maybe a bit of slightly darker?
A darker grey?
I think so.
Let's just see. So yeah, we've got loads of choice here. I'll just make the chain the same colour for now.
Beautiful.
Which will move into that. Then we can maybe make the little pommel on the end one colour.
Yeah.
With the handguard. Yeah. I'm using words I know nothing about. But what colour do you want the actual morning star part of the flail to be?
I think serious metal. I think.
Okay.
She has her personal aesthetic and then she has her professional weapons, and she doesn't mix the two.
Totally. Again, I can keep it the colour of the chain, but we can make it more shiny.
I like it like that. It looks like it means business.
Nice. Do you want the chain the same colour?
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay. And then we can pop a little bit of blue on.
Yeah,
if you
lovely.
wanted. Okay.
It's a family flail. It's the family colours. Very nice.
Amazing. Ah. Okay. So I'm going to zoom in to her ear. If you're happy with the flail.
Yes, very happy.
Good. What kind of colours are we going to go for with the earring and the ones up top? So we can change these as well if you want.
Yeah. Can we try just to see what it looks like? Some colours that don't go with anything at all, like reds, greens, purples, to see how they look.
Oh wow, there's so many little intricate bits here. We'll go for a pink, so you can see what the pink looks like. Green.
I reckon maybe it is simpler than that. It's golds and silvers, I think.
Cool.
Sorry, it's just get you to play with all the other colours for nothing.
No, it's fine. Just there we go. We don't want silver hair today. Just mess around with that. The golden bit in the middle.
Yeah. Maybe just one of those 4 eyebrow rings is gold, and leave the others as they are. Yeah, love it.
Awesome. She looks so cool. We've still got her ring to do.
Her ring, yeah.
And also her nails, if you want her nails the same colour. We can do that.
I think I'll leave her nails.
Okay. So
ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
we can use a gem colour if you want to.
Is there a diamondy one?
There is. That's quite... Yeah, you can see that in the light, can't you?
Oh, lovely. Oh, and then we just got her book.
Yeah.
I forgot about her book.
Yeah. So we can have the leather exterior on the book if you want.
I think, yeah.
What kind of colour?
Is there a vaguely sort of tatty version? I think it's a very well read book.
There should be. Let's see. Let's just see if we've got anything else that might do it. It's quite plain, this book, unfortunately. It's not giving us much to go on.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it's got a bit of difference in the colour there.
Yeah, I love it. And
the pages? Do you want them gold?
Oh, fancy, yes.
Yeah, amazing. There you go.
Wow, that's hideous. I love it.
Yeah?
Yes.
Hideous in a good way.
Yes, hideous in a way that is not my personal aesthetic, but Ember will be very happy with.
Amazing. We've just got some bits that we need to do on the base that we've not actually put on. So if you did want to include some items on the base, we could. Let me just change that to all. We have all sorts. We have mushrooms, we have tentacles, we have put some tentacles on there for creepiness. We've got little rubber duckies.
I mean, always.
Do you have any specific items you'd like?
I was wondering about candles.
Cool. I love it. There are some on here. Let me type it in. There we go. So they kind of surround.
It's slightly intense. That's quite like wizardy, isn't it?
We can just include a set of 3.
Ooh, yeah, the set of 3 is nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What else? We can include some more stuff if you wish.
Do you know, I think there's so much going on.
Did you say that? I can't see what you're talking about. Are you sure?
I might actually, can I be boring and can I say no to the candles and just leave the base?
Of course you can.
Because otherwise there's just so much happening.
That's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
So
she doesn't need the help.
I think we have Ember.
I love her so much.
She's looking at us and she's grinning with this expression of she's so glad to see us, but she's going to hit us with that flail anytime soon.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rebecca. So yeah, there we are. This is Ember, everybody. And thank you, Rebecca, again for hanging out and indulging, I think, everybody with this amazing situation we have in front of us. Just to remind you, we will be playing Halls of the Undermountain King from 17th of August to the 7th of September. You can catch us on all the socials, and we will see you soon. See you later.